The most important thing really about any website is your content. So that's the thing that search engines are going to come and read, they're going to come and look at, visitors are going to look at and decide whether they want to carry on reading it if the information's right. So you need rich quality content on your site that is constantly updated. Some things may not change that often, but it's important to maybe revisit those, maybe on an occasional basis, just to refresh things like the dates of the pages, just so search engines know that it's constantly reviewed and updated. So when you're writing content for the web, we've already, a few steps back, we've already selected sort of the keywords and the phrases that you think people would use when they're searching for your website. So for each page, it's important that you think about those keywords and phrases and how someone might find you and include those in your content. So what happens is, obviously, when someone searches on a particular term, search engines come along and think, oh, this term appears in this page, or it must be important, must be good, and it will match it against those words, and it will show, hopefully, in the search results listings, it will rank a little higher than maybe some of your competitor sites, for example. So the idea is that your content should be written specifically for your website. It should be maybe written in a different kind of way, a bit more friendly, a bit more user-focused, I guess, visitor-focused. Sorry, would be a better term. And content isn't necessarily anymore just about the written word. It's not necessarily just about having your content on the page. It could be things like flash, it could be, a nice little presentation on the site, it could be things like quick polls. It's really thinking a bit more from an interactive perspective. So even things like audio files and podcasts do kind of help your search engine rankings. And also think about engagement as well. So one good tip is things like Google, where we might interact with YouTube or we might interact with Blogger, because Google like links to their own products, their own services, so they like to see you using them. So if you potentially are going to maybe write a blog, or you're going to have video snippets on there, it might be advisable to maybe have a YouTube channel or write your sort of blog in Blogger. But other things like Facebook and Twitter, sort of the social media side of things, also help with your rankings as well, mainly because the search engines see it as a level of interactivity. So they see it as being you on the ball and you're being active and out there with your content.